大家好, Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Growing Up with Chinese, 成长汉语. Now, we designed our show to help all of you learn some basic Chinese through the adventures of Xiaoming, a local Beijing high school student, and Mike, an exchange student who's living with Xiaoming. And apart from language study, we also aim to introduce to you various aspects of Chinese culture, history, and everyday life. Now, today, we're actually going to be spending some time with Lan Lan and her mother. They're at home today, and Lan Lan is actually being a wonderful daughter. So let's check in with the two of them and see just what Lan Lan's doing.
兰兰，快出来，帮我接一下东西，沉死了。
等等，我马上就来。
这孩子干什么呢？半天都不过来。
妈，我来了，有什么事儿啊？
你先帮我把这半个西瓜放进冰箱里冰一下。哎呦，累死我了！兰兰，你刚才干什么呢？这么半天才出来，又上网和同学聊天呢吧？
没有，妈妈，我刚才在光荣的劳动呢，您可冤枉我了。
又是嘛，真难得，我们兰兰今天怎么变得这么勤快了？
今天是母亲节，老师说我们要力所能及的帮妈妈做一些事情，于是我就把您放在房间的几件脏衣服拿去洗了。
我女儿长大了，懂事了，都能帮妈妈洗衣服了。
我刚把衣服泡在水里，您就回来了。
等等，兰兰，房间里的衣服？天哪，莫非是那条真丝的裙子？
好像是有条裙子。
你都已经泡在水里了？
是啊。
哎呀，我的小祖宗，那是条真丝的，不能用水洗，只能干洗，不然会缩水的。哎呀，还真是这条。
妈妈，对不起，现在送去干洗还来得及吗？
哎，没事儿，没什么大不了的，兰兰。幸亏啊，你用的是凉水，要是用热水，那可就更麻烦了。
妈妈，我这次又帮倒忙了。
没关系，兰兰，你平时不怎么做家务，也难免会出错。但是你看，就是因为你家务做得少，才会不懂这些生活常识啊。
妈妈，您放心，我以后一定听您的话，再也不偷懒了。
那好，这样吧，我还得处理一下这条裙子，你去帮我洗菜吧。
好吧。
Well, it's very nice of Lan Lan to want to help her mom out. All right, everyone, let's take a look at some of the main phrases in today's dialogue. 今天是母亲节，老师说我们要力所能及地帮妈妈做些事情。Today's Mother's Day. Our teacher said that we should all, to the best of our abilities, help do some things for our mothers. 母亲 is how you say mother, so 母亲节 is Mother's Day. Like many countries, China celebrates Mother's Day on the second Sunday of May. 力所能及 is a set saying that means in one's power or within one's ability. 力所能及地帮妈妈做些事情 help mom do some things to the best of my capability.
等等，我马上就来。
这孩子干什么呢？半天都不过来。
妈，我来了，有什么事儿啊？
你先帮我把这半个西瓜放进冰箱里冰一下。哎呦，累死我了！兰兰，你刚才干什么呢？这么半天才出来，又上网和同学聊天呢吧？
没有，妈妈，我刚才在光荣的劳动呢，您可冤枉我。
又是嘛， 真难得。我们兰兰今天怎么变得这么勤快了？
今天是母亲节，老师说我们要力所能及的帮妈妈做一些事情，于是我就把您放在房间的几件脏衣服拿去洗了。
我女儿长大了，懂事了，都能帮妈妈洗衣服了。
我刚把衣服泡在水里，您就回来了。
那条是真丝的，不能用水洗，只能干洗，不然会缩水的。That skirt is pure silk. You can't wash it in water. You can only dry clean it. Otherwise, it will shrink. Now, 条 is the measure word for skirt, and 真丝 means pure silk. 那条是真丝的. That one, skirt, is pure silk. 洗 means wash. So 水洗 is wash in water, and 干洗 is dry wash or dry clean. 缩 is to shrink, so 缩水 specifically refers to something shrinking as a result of being in water.
我女儿长大了，懂事了，都能帮妈妈洗衣服了。
我刚把衣服泡在水里，您就回来了。
等等，兰兰，房间里的衣服。天哪，莫非是那条真丝的裙子？
好像是有条裙子。
你都已经泡在水里了？
是啊。
哎呀，我的小祖宗，那是条真丝的，不能用水洗，只能干洗，不然会缩水的。
我还得处理一下这条裙子，你去帮我洗菜吧。I've got to take care of this skirt. Why don't you go help me wash the vegetables? 处理 is a great word that means handle, deal with, or manage. So if you 处理 a skirt, 处理一下这条裙子, it means you're going to deal with it or take care of it. 菜 is the term for vegetable. So 洗菜 is how you say wash vegetables.
哎呀，还真是这条。
妈妈，对不起，现在送去干洗还来得及吗？
哎，没事儿，没什么大不了的，兰兰。幸亏啊，你用的是凉水，要是用热水，那可就更麻烦了。
妈妈，我这次又帮倒忙了。
没关系，兰兰，你平时不怎么做家务，也难免会出错。但是你看，就是因为你家务做的少，才会不懂这些生活常识啊。
妈妈，您放心，我以后一定听您的话，再也不偷懒了。
那好，这样吧，我还得处理一下这条裙子，你去帮我洗菜吧。
好吧。
All right, everyone, let's take a look at today's vocabulary and our pinyin highlight. First off, let's look at today's vocabulary specifics. 沉 heavy. 沉西瓜 watermelon. 西瓜冰箱 refrigerator. 冰箱泡 soak. 泡莫非 can it be that? Is it possible that? 莫非于是 therefore, hence, as a result. 于是好像 seem, be like. 好像劳动 work, labor, physical labor. 劳动聊天 chat. 聊天 All right, for today's pinyin highlight, let's take a look at 幸亏. All right, it's not too hard. 幸 X-I-N-G. 幸. Now, it's fourth tone, so our marker goes above its only vowel, the I. 幸. Now, 亏 K-U-I. 亏. Now, 亏 is first tone, and because we don't have an A or an E, our tone marker goes above the final vowel, the I. So, our first tone, 亏, 幸亏. We're spotlighting clothing in honor of today's dialogue's topic. So let's take a look now at the traditional Chinese qipao and how it evolved into what we know of it today. Now, historically speaking, the first qipaos were worn by the Manchus, who lived in today's northeastern China in the 1600s. A man named Nurhaci united the New Zhen tribes and set up the 8 banners military system. Now, why am I saying all of this history? Well, it's because qipao literally means banner gown. And the first documented qipaos were worn by both men and women of the 8 banners system. Back then, however, the qipao was a collarless, tube-shaped gown. During the Qing dynasty, it became a popular fashion among women of the royal court. Now, the qipao worn by these women were made out of silk and heavily embroidered and reaching all the way down to the bottom of their feet. And it was during the 1920s, after the fall of the Qing dynasty, that qipaos became popular throughout all of China. And this is when we start to see what we think of today as the classic qipao. So the question is, do people still wear qipaos? And the answer is yes, although you don't really see them on a day-to-day basis. Nowadays, women will wear qipao for special occasions, kind of how we might wear ball gowns in Western countries. Some women will wear a red qipao when they get married, and others might wear one to a formal banquet or ceremony. Also, many waitress uniforms in Chinese restaurants are also qipao. Now, depending on how fancy your qipao is, it can be semi-covered in beautiful embroidery. Flowers and phoenix are the most common embroidery designs, although pretty much anything can be embroidered onto a qipao. It's language point time, everyone. So let's begin with 于是. 于是 is a conjunction that means as a result, consequently, therefore, and so on. And just like its English counterparts, 于是 can come either before or after the subject of a sentence. Now, Lan Lan was telling her mom about how today's Mother's Day, and her teacher said that she should help around the house. So she concluded her speech with 于是我就把您放在房间里的几件脏衣服拿去洗了. Therefore, I took some of the dirty clothes from your room and put them to wash. Let's check out some more examples.
于是小红帽给大灰狼打开门，大灰狼说：“
小明哥哥，他说什么？”
麦克，你怎么买了这么多电影光盘？
你不是建议我多看中文电影吗？于是我就买了这些光盘。
莫非 functions as an adverb in Chinese and means can it be that or is it possible that? Now, another way to say 莫非 is 莫不是, but you'll mostly hear 莫不是 spoken and not written. So today, Lan Lan's mom said, 天哪，莫非是那条真丝的裙子? Oh my, is it possible that it is the pure silk skirt? Now, you could also say, 这两个人长得很像，莫非是双胞胎? These two people really look alike. Could it be possible that they're twins?
看，这是谁的签名？
啊，莫非是姚明的？
兰兰怎么还没来？
莫非我把时间说错了？
难免 is an adjective that means be hard to avoid or cannot help. It can be placed both before the subject of a sentence and the verb. So Lan Lan's mom said, 兰兰，你平时不怎么做家务，也难免会出错。Lan Lan, you don't usually do chores around the house, so making a mistake isn't that difficult. All right, let's look at some more examples of 难免.
张教练，我怎么总做不好这个动作？
这个动作比较难，做不好也难免。
好了， that brings us to the end of today's show. 大家千万别忘记上我们的网站看一看。Our website is there to help all of you, whether it's to review or clarify something, or simply just to send us a letter. So don't forget to check it out. Okay, I hope you all had fun watching today's episode of Growing Up with Chinese. 大家加油! I'll see you all next time. 再见。